Hello everyone, I trust you're having a beautiful day. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, I am back in Italy. And you may even recognize this space because I'm actually at Sophie's place right now. And oh my goodness, my heart is just bursting being back in Italy. There's truly no place like Italy and how I feel in my soul and my entire being here. And so I thought it would be a great time to catch up with you all, give you a little bit of a life update, and kind of reflect on what it's been like being back in Italy after 4 years. So where do we begin today? Well, first actually I want to begin with where I felt inspired to create this video, and it was because I met up with my friend Danielle, who you guys might recognize from previous videos that I've done with Fun in Tuscany, my travel diaries. And Danielle was reflecting with me about my YouTube channel, and he said, you know, Zoe, there's been so many guests that have come to the Fun in Tuscany tours because they watched your videos and they just reflected on how much fun they had watching your journey, you traveling through Europe and growing and evolving and changing, and they miss you and they miss your content. And I was reflecting back on that previous version of myself. I mean, especially being back in Italy after 4 years, there are ways in which it feels like I never left, but there are ways in which I miss being creative all the time. And I remember what it felt like being in the place that is Italy, that felt like this home that really ignited my soul in ways. And there truly is no other place in the world, as much as I have traveled, there's no other place in the world where I feel the way that I feel in Italy. It's like this, it's like sunshine. It's like literally sunshine in my soul, and I just want to be out there exploring and creating and meeting people and practicing the language and just experiencing all that this beautiful country has to offer. And it's very magnetic for me. There's always a call to Italy, there's always a pull here. And so I was reflecting with Danielle and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna make a video for my main channel. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, there's been, of course, a lot going on in my reality. Like, I was living in Bali for almost 2 years and doing a lot of healing in that chapter. And then I moved mid-January and I've been traveling out of a suitcase ever since. I did the whole releasing everything that I owned and minimizing, decluttering, and I've just been following my intuition around the world wherever I felt led to go to. If you want more of like a day-to-day kind of vlogs, updates on things, I am posting on my Zoey the Digital Nomad channel, so currently catching up on a bit of content. I felt like for the past few years I wasn't really quite sure what to do with my main channel. And I did create the vlog channel to give me a bit more freedom in sharing like the day-to-day stuff, because I feel like my main channel, people generally have found me through my sitting down talking videos. Whether that was about moving to Italy, whether that was about minimalism, whether that was about spirituality or plant medicine, this channel kind of feels like the one where it's more personal. I sit down and I speak with you. And then I feel like separating and having the vlog channel to document my travels feels really good to me, because like I said, it's like this freedom. I felt a bit resistant in showing up on this channel for a few reasons, and one of them is because, of course, I went through a big healing chapter in Bali. I really suffered from burnout, and when I got to Bali, it just felt like I wanted to focus on my health and my well-being and just really taking an inwards journey. It was my Saturn return. There was a lot that was going on with that, but it was actually the best thing I could have done. And another side note, which I feel like I've never actually spoken about on YouTube, I've had to deal with internet stalkers. And I had the last like really big internet stalker incident, which was like the worst one that I've ever had, which really scared me, was when I was in Bali. And so that really just kind of shut me down from wanting to post, because honestly, it's scary. It's scary when things like that happen, and in this video I don't really feel called to go into detail about it, but perhaps I will in the future, because it hasn't been something that I've ever shared with you. But I felt like in this video, as I'm doing an honest catch-up, as I'm reflecting on the past 4 years that happened in between leaving Italy and coming back to Italy, that's something that maybe I wanted you guys to know, a bit more of a behind the scenes, to be a bit more vulnerable and share kind of what I have been navigating. So Bali was this amazing healing chapter, and I really needed the inwards journey, but there was sort of this, I don't know, kind of question mark in my mind of what do people actually want to see from me on my main channel, because up until this point, it's been like a bit of a minestrone soup of content. It's been travel, it's been moving, it's been minimalism. It's just basically been Zoey's life. And I love to share that. But what I found that was, you know, as I would share more into like certain chapters, like let's say plant medicine and healing chapters, not everybody wants to see that, or not everybody wants to hear about minimalism, or not everybody's interested in travel. So it kind of felt like I just didn't really know how to show up on my own channel, which was something that I personally needed to, needed to work through on my own and have worked through on my own. So I've just decided that this channel is just gonna be whatever I feel inspired about, and I'm just going to continue to give myself permission to share about whatever it is that's lighting me up. Maybe I decide to create a few videos on what it's been like being a digital nomad, creating the Digital Nomad Academy, which I'll link down below for those of you who are interested. It's a 6-month journey full of business, mentoring, and mindset coaching that I created, which I'm super passionate about. And what I've learned about traveling to all different places, what I've learned through healing, and of course plant medicines. So I've just decided I'm just gonna continue sharing what's on my heart to share. And if you have been here for the journey since, you know, the Italy days, or even before that when I was recording from a bedroom in Toronto, thank you for following me and being a part of my life in this way. I really truly appreciate you, and I'm excited to share the journey unfolding in the future and everything that I'm learning. I love to share my insights in the hope that if there's something that I can share and reflect back to you, that it can help and support you in your own life. And yeah, so I've just decided, like I said, this channel is one about inspiration. And as we're reflecting on Italy and being back here after 4 years, I feel like in my future, there's another Italy chapter that wants to come through, because there's truly no other place in the world that has my heart the way that Italy has my heart. And there are places in the world that I'm set to go to for the rest of summer, for the rest of this year, but I do feel like perhaps Florence is calling when I do decide to settle down a little bit more. But bigger like things that are unfolding in my life is, as you guys may have seen, I did Iboga plant medicine 6 months ago in Costa Rica, and that completely changed my life. I've never felt better in my life. I've never felt more free. I've never felt more lightness. I've never felt more ease, and you can check out that series if you're interested. And next week, or actually tomorrow at the time that I'm filming this video, I'm actually heading off to England to do my advanced combo practitioner training. So I've been a combo practitioner for the last 2 years or so, and I'm going to do my advanced training. And specifically that training is to deepen my practice to be able to support people who have cancer or different type of physical illnesses or ailments, or taking them off of antidepressants or anti-anxiety medication. So I'm feeling really excited to learn more about that, and the frog has just been so incredibly generous to me, the combo frog. It's an Amazonian medicine. I also have a video on that. You guys could scroll through the minestrone soup and find it if you would like to. But yeah, there's been a lot that's really unfolding in my life this year, especially I would say coming out of the Saturn return and really coming to this place in my life where I'm just living my life for me now. I'm living my life for Zoe, giving her the gift of traveling to all the places that she's ever wanted to go to, and just following where I feel led, like following the signs, following the synchronicities. And that's always been how I've loved to live my life and how I do live my life. And so I encourage you that, and I'm reflecting back, I just feel called to share that if there are signs or synchronicities for you in your life right now, don't ignore them, follow them. Follow them, because they're always guiding you and leading you, and following my heart has never led me astray. So anyways, as I wrap this up, this is how I'm feeling right now being back in Italy. I appreciate all the reflections that those of you who have given me on Instagram, saying that you just feel like I'm lit up in Italy more than any other place, and that I seem very like happy here, and I appreciate all your reflections. Again, I appreciate each and every single one of you who have been a part of this journey, and I'm excited to share more. Again, like I said, this channel will be for the sitting down chatting videos. Please feel free to drop your questions or requests down below, and I'll do my best to answer, and just follow the inspiration. I encourage you to do the same. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.